Representative Murt for just a brief comment.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This will be a statement. Mr. Chairman and members of the committee, I concur with the speakers that talk about the quality of life in the state centers. I visited every state center, some 2 or 3 times. I was at Whitehaven not too long ago, met with Mrs. Jennings and Mr. Kashedis and so forth. And I would certainly encourage the members of this committee to visit these centers as well, so you know what we're talking about here and you know what the dynamics are. You know, when we're listening to all the testifiers and so forth, you know, sometimes I ask rhetorically out loud in my mind, what problem are we trying to address here? This is a system that works. This is a system that delivers care with compassion. And, you know, the one thing I didn't hear today because I came in late, but I'm sure it was said, you know, for many of the residents of the state, at the state centers, our staff that care for them are family, because some of them don't have family to visit them. Whitehaven is a long way from Philadelphia, especially on public transportation, and many of the families just cannot come and visit their loved ones at Whitehaven, or at Polk for that matter. And this is the last thing I'll say. We really want to address this in a meaningful way. We have to fund the waiver program, and we have to fund programs and services for adults with special need. Every year during the budget cycle, we grovel, some of us beg, some of us plead for more money to take care of adults with special needs. The one population we didn't talk too much about today are the Pennsylvanians who have intellectual disabilities or developmental disabilities, who are adults, some 60 and 65 years old, who live home and are cared for by their parents who are 90 years old. I kid you not, this is in every legislative district. And what are they waiting for? To get a placement into a group home? They're waiting for one of their parents to die. And this is a very, very sad reality, a painful reality. But this is something that we have to address. And I hope all the elected officials in this room, my colleagues, I hope we remember this conversation during the budget hearings for the next 6 or 7 months, when we're begging for more money to address this crisis. The last thing I'll say, for any family members like Mrs. Jennings or Tom Kashedis or anybody who has a loved one in the system, if this is where you want your son or daughter, this is where they belong, and we should be making that a reality. Thank you.